Mara update here on the 1st. So going way back, I don't know, 6 months ago, maybe longer than that, was calling for down here at where we hit. Why did I call down there? Called down there because this is a monthly demand zone. And people don't realize how big of a deal monthly and weekly supply zones are. I mean, just demand and supply in general. They always tend to be hit. So like even if your analysis is wrong, let's say you get your Elliot Wave wrong, a lot of times that will be a saving grace. You know not to buy until it hits there. Another one, if I pull it up, which I should do an update on this. Look where this hit. I had this demand zone for a long time. I remember making a video back in here saying that it might have already topped out. And of course, it went way higher. That was a kind of a crazy move. But I kept this demand zone, and look where it hit recently, 853. We're back up at 1082. So I'll do an update on this later. Let's go back to Mara. So again, Mara here hits this monthly demand zone. It's a straight up hold at this point. You have WXY up here, and then you have A, B, C. So this ends up being ABC, ABC. It's actually a WXY move right here. And then you get another corrective move up here. We'll just say this is corrective move X. And then this looks exactly the same. It's a 5-wave move right here. B and then C right here. So it's a double 3 basically. If you don't know what a double 3 is, you can look it up. You have basically 3 sets of ABC moves. It can be any kind. It can be WXY. WXY just means ABC, ABC, ABC. Then you get a corrective move right here. This is actually X. And then you get another set of ABCs. This one ends up being a, what's it called? Ends up being a, I forgot the name of it right now, but it's a ABC move with 2 5-wave moves. Let's zoom in here. So you have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, and 5, and then you get this other 5-wave move, which is kind of weird. It's actually starts right here. So this ends up being ABC, and then you get, which honestly, this part's kind of weird. Maybe this is actually the C wave. I think it starts right here, actually. I'm sorry. Starts right here. A, B, C, B, C. It's a running flat. So we have A here, B here. Let's draw a parallel line to there. Look at that. Hit the outside of the parallel line. So Mara bottomed. Then this ends up being a 5-wave move here. Let's just see. The third wave must have ended right here. But either way, it's a 5-wave move. It could come down lower, but I don't think it's going to. It already hit the outside of the parallel line. If it did come down lower, you'd be looking at 1123. So I guess I can't say it's done for sure, because this actually does look like, here, let me draw a parallel line here. So this can be a 4th wave. I'll just say that right now, that this can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down here to 1123. So it can still come down lower. But it might have bottomed too. That's why I said in the last video when I did Mara, I was like, just hold. You can sell covered calls, whatever you want to do. But it looks like it bottomed. Invalidation for a 4th wave is going to be when you get above 1686. So I guess Tesla does look like it has some more downside. So there might be a little bit more downside, but it's going to be like a quick move down here for a fifth wave if it happens. And your target's going to be 11.23. And I got to repeat, do not sell covered calls here. It's very tempting to try to get a little extra bucks, but if for some reason we don't get that move down, then you're going to be screwed. And you're going to be like buying it back for a loss because we're going to be off to the races here. This could go either way. This could be right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Could go something like that. So made it apparent that we bottomed. We hit into this monthly demand zone I've been talking about for a long time. So this WXY move, this should be Y, is finished. Or one more move down. So let's draw a parallel line again. Let's just say we bottomed here. So now we're just looking up here to wherever this will take us. Let's see. So this actually says 130, but I'm not so sure about that. Let's see how long this took. This took 14 months. How long did this take? This took about 12 months. So I would expect this to take about a year. A year up. Technically, it could hit 130 bucks. That Bitcoin's going to have to explode, though, to like, if Bitcoin goes to like 250 or 300,000 or something crazy, then yeah, this could hit 130 for sure. My original target, I think that I got my original target from, maybe it was just this. My original target is from that. So I had this actually as ABC, WX, and then I had this as ABC, A, B, C. So whether it is a WXY move overall, your minimum target is going to be up here in the 50s. Maybe 45, 50, something like that is a minimum target I see. Bitcoin should be going much higher. I would say it's probably going to be around there, 45, 50. That seems about right. I think 130 might be too high, unless Bitcoin goes crazy. One thing this is not a impulse. So you can see here we had the biggest move right here from 33 to 88 bucks right here. I think we are only right here. I think it can come all the way back down here if Bitcoin crashes to the single digits. So we're in the best part of the cycle right here, because now we are ready to make it up here to 45, 50 bucks. You could potentially quadruple your money if you held all the way to the top. So that's my update on Mara. Looking great. We'll see what happens, but there might be one more low down to 11.23. But if not, I mean, there's no point in selling cover calls here. All right, that's it for this video. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe for more updates, and I'll catch you in the next one.